Overnight, a stunning new twist after last month's search at Mar-a-Lago. According to the Washington Post, but not confirmed by NBC News, a document describing a foreign government's military defenses, including its nuclear capabilities, was among the classified documents seized by FBI agents. The Post, citing people familiar with the matter, also reports the documents detail top-secret U.S. operations so closely guarded that many senior national security officials are kept in the dark about them. The report says the documents contain information about such highly classified operations they require special clearances on a need-to-know basis, not just top-secret clearance, and are often kept under lock and key.
This, in turn, is, as I say, the holiest of holiest of secrets, which nations strive very hard to protect and to restrict access to, as we do in this country.
The Justice Department and FBI declined to comment, but overnight a spokesperson for former President Trump tweeting, "The Washington Post continues to serve as the propaganda arm of the Biden administration, and instead of operating openly and honestly, they collude in never-ending leaks and lies at the expense of the integrity of the FBI and DOJ." For his part, former President Trump has dismissed as a hoax previous reporting that the FBI seized documents containing nuclear information.
The shameful raid and break-in of my home, Mar-a-Lago, was a travesty of justice.
It comes as the Justice Department is deciding whether it will appeal a decision by a federal judge in Florida to allow an independent observer to review the documents seized at Mar-a-Lago. The ruling, a win for Mr. Trump, could delay the government's investigation by weeks, if not longer.
Kristen, let's go back to this document allegedly describing a foreign government's nuclear capabilities. It's a short list. There are only a few countries that actually have nuclear weapons. What are the larger implications here?
Savannah, that's absolutely right. Look, the number of countries with nuclear capabilities, as you say, is small. We're just talking about 9 countries here. In addition to the United States, the list includes Israel, China, Russia, and North Korea. And the concerns here are really twofold. One, if the country is an adversary, exposing such information could really put lives at risk and even potentially compromise the sources and methods for obtaining it. And if the country is an ally, that could jeopardize the trust that country has in the U.S. Bottom line here, Savannah, all of it, intelligence officials say, intensifying their concerns. There could be real damage to national security. Savannah.
All right, Kristen Welker in Washington. Thank you, Kristen.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.